Hello my friends and welcome to this club guide for the Vegas Sundown Tournament Rookie Division. I'm going to go through the holes and tell you which clubs I do feel is the best one to play with on these holes. First of all, we need to say that there is new holes here in this tournament. There is 5 new holes of the Milanos, and that is hole number 2, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Hole number 9 is one of the old holes, but are a bit tweaked to be able to give us the option to get the eagle a little bit easier. But I'm going to come to that in this club guide. So before we start, if you do want to have the text guides before everybody else, check out patreon.com/golfclashtommy and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The club guides are in general, and there is not listed any levels of the club, and that is because it's so hard to determine which type of level of the clubs that the general player is having. If you do want me or the team or both of us to check out your bag to give you the pointers of which club is the best for a specific hole, determined on the levels that you have on the clubs, send us a message on the team page and we'll help you out. So hole number 1, we start off with the Thorn or the Hornet. This is a hole we have been playing many times in tournament play, and it's a short par 4, and if you do get the wind, we will be able to reach for this green in 1. While playing here in the rookie division, the Thorn and the Hornet most applies because you're going to play it up to the left and then go from there. If you do have a little bit of tailwind, if you do have a big topper combined with a berserker ball, you can go on the island on the right, bouncing it over using the topspin and try to go for the green in 1. Hole number 2, Backbone or the Saturn, in my opinion here, and this is a tough hole because you need to rely on 2 or 3 bounces depending on how you want to play this one to the green, and the Backbone is the one that I would choose between the Backbone or the Saturn. And if you don't have any of the clubs unlocked, then go with a club that is most similar to them both. So thing that you want to do, you want to bounce on the first fairway over the first rough, then into the rough, roll down to the pin for an birdie. Hole number 3, here we come and take the big dog, and this is a hole where they have put a tree and some bushes in the way from where we usually take the second shot and approach to the green, and therefore I do want you to have a club with distance this time on this hole to be able to go a little bit shorter using a Titan ball and give yourself the option to go directly to the green with the big dog. Hole number 4, Viper and the Backbone, and this is a par 3, as you know, and depending on how you want to play this one, you either go into the rough on the left and go with a wood club, or you go with the Backbone bouncing it over on the island up to the green. This is a tough par 3 that we also have been playing a lot of the time, and this is a hole where you should be happy with a birdie. Hole number 5, we come to another new hole here, and now we're going to play only new holes. And I say the Thorn combined with the quarterback, and the reason I say quarterback is that I do want us to use the accuracy combined with the ball guide to bounce on the right side over to the next fairway. If we do have some tailwind and we may be having a ball with a lot of power, we can go straight up, but when we play on from the first tee, it's going to be very tricky. If we come to the right side, we're going to have an open shot for the pin, and if we play left side, as you can see on the text guides, you can see that on the video, that will give you a harder approach when it comes with your short iron. Hole number 6, here is the big dog, and here I do believe you will need distance. If you play it left side, you will have to go with the rough bump to the pin. If you do go on the right side, you need to have in mind that you need to have a driver that allows you to curl combined with side spin, because otherwise you will put yourself into the rough. If you go right side, you will have 2 trees in your way, which is going to give you a harder time to be able to reach this green in 2, and you actually have to bounce it from fairway to green, or you need to go with a rough bump from the right side as well to be able to get the albatross. The pin stands short, that's why we need to go for the rough bump, and you can see that on the video as well. Hole number 7, the Milano par 3, and this is also a new hole, a new par 3 that I actually do like. This is a tricky one, and if you're off with your adjustment, you will go into the rough or into the bunker, and that is basically how it should be. So this one, you do want to have a club with a decent amount of backspin combined with a little bit of curl, and either play it right side or left side depending on which type of wind you do have on this hole. I list backbone, but there is other long irons that will be good here, but the thing to have in mind is that you will be playing with a long iron. Hole number 8, the Milano par 4, the Thorn or the Hornet, and here I list only short iron, and the reason I list short iron is because I do want you to try to take the option that is on the left side, bouncing over to that fairway platform, giving yourself a short and a decent opportunity for the eagle with your short iron. The Thorn and the Hornet is the clubs that most people are using when it comes to the short iron, and will be so further ahead as well. If you do decide to be more conservative and go on the right side, then you can go with a wood club, as you won't be reaching with a short iron from that distance. Hole number 9, the Milano par 5. This has been one of the trickiest par 5 in the game for a very long time. Some may say this is a par 6, and I would agree. This is a very tough one to reach for the green too. I would say if you play from the front tee, you may not have the driver for it. Then I would see this as a hole where I do want to have a birdie, and I would be very happy with a birdie. We won't be seeing many eagles, as it relies on that you reach a lot, really long with your driver, and then go for the green into with a wood club that may be a maxed out big dog or a maxed out cataclysm. So my friends, this was the club guide for the Vegas Sundown Tournament Rookie Division. You can practice all these holes on tour number 4, and you can also check out the team page, Team Golf Clash Tommy, or you can check out patreon.com/golfclashtommy for more text guides, for more specific help. And in the end here, I would like to wish you the best of luck in the Vegas Sundown Tournament.